Hello, my name is Mariana, and today this is a reading for Libra. So, Libra, as usual, I'm doing this reading with my own tarot deck, so the cards that you'll see are from this deck. So Libra, I feel like you're reaching a moment in your life, not only because we had, the solar eclipse in Libra, but I feel like you are reaching a moment in your life that is very significant in terms of you enjoying making decisions. And I know that, from the astrological point of view, Libra, when it's not in balance, tends to be indecisive. And I feel like you are being called to make a decision here, not being afraid of kind of like, what is that saying about like accepting to lose a battle, but in the end, it's like you're winning the war overall. So it's more or less like this kind of narrative that I'm seeing here in your reading today, because I feel like you are enjoying making a decision, even if that decision is not sensible in a sense, or it's not reasonable to your parameters or to your standards. It's like it's unusual that you would go down a path of making a choice that does not include logic or your mind. It's almost like you're bowing to this offer, to this opportunity, to this uh it's coming through as a target, really. It's almost like something that your brain was aiming to hit that target, but it seems like it falls through before it begins, before something happens that really makes that blossom. But it's meant to be that way because it feels like there is kind of like an organic opportunity, a much more fruitful, a much more abundant opportunity. And that can only come through because this other offer, this other opportunity falls away, right? So first of all, you are happy to make this decision, although at first it can feel very big, right? Because we're starting with judgment. So I often say that this card to me represents a tool that is effective in some way. And in your case, Libra, today, it's talking about making a decision, right? This tool that enables you to have the power to decide. And I feel like you are in this position right now and you're happy to make this choice. You're happy to be able to have what it takes to enjoy making this decision. Is as simple as that, right? It's like with the sun, it's fun, it's enjoyable, it's playful, it's delightful to make this decision, to be in this position, to be able to judge something, right? It's like but it's not judging as in like pondering, which is something that is very typical of Libra. It's like that phase of pondering is now over. It's like now you're ready to give your verdict. Now you're ready to speak your mind and make your decision, right? So it's like it's a new day. It's what I'm hearing with the sun. It's like it's a new day, pondering time, considering everything, analyzing, criticizing, all of that, weighing the options. It's like that phase is now behind. It's not even in the reading, right? The reading is talking about how you're happy to make this decision, maybe because it's going to take this weight of the decision itself, right? Because being in this position implies you taking responsibility over your own life, or kind of like dealing with the consequences of that decision. Because you're happy to do so, it's almost like whatever comes out of this decision, it's like you're going to be happy about it. You're going to see the bright light. It's like you're seeing the half of the glass that is full, right? Not the half that is empty. And the reason why I'm saying whatever consequences might come from this decision, even if it's something that perhaps could contradict your own, past standards, your own experiences where you always chose with your mind, you always chose with your head, with your logic, with your brain, because the Ace of Swords is coming next, but actually is reversed. And what this is saying is that now you're choosing to let your brain follow your heart, because you see here how it's like, because if it was like this, it would be like forcing your heart to follow your head. But because it's like this and you're happy to do so, it feels like it's like bowing your mind to the wisdom of your heart. It's actually easier than you thought. So that's the reason why I feel like once you state your verdict, once you announce your decision, it's going to feel lighter. It's going to feel more, the word that is coming through is like more luminescent. It's almost like maybe you're going to see colors, or just the light overall in the room and around you differently because of the sun, and because, so it's kind of like if you forced your mind to make this decision, it's like the mind was causing kind of like a brain fog, covering the light of the sun. But because it's like you're allowing your mind to follow the wisdom of your heart. So that is sensible. Right? It's not forcing your mind over this decision. It's actually allowing your mind to follow the guidance of your heart. And so that's something that is really kind of like shifting a paradigm in your mind or in the way that you make decisions. Because as I said, it feels like maybe you thought that if you made a certain decision, you had to attain a certain goal. The Wheel of Fortune here is talking about a target. So this target was, what I'm seeing, it's like a bow and an arrow, right? It's like you have that target and you're supposed to throw the arrow, the Ace of Swords, to hit the center of the Wheel of Fortune. But it feels like here, making this decision, at least, maybe the first few seconds after you make that decision or you speak that out loud, also because we're talking about like communication, maybe you're not speaking that loud enough because it's not reaching that goal. But okay, so maybe you're thinking that this is a bad thing, right? That is not reaching this goal. But actually, so I was, looking at these three cards and I was like, oh, but the arrow is falling first. It's like it's not reaching. It's not going far enough. It's not going to this main objective, the center of the Wheel of Fortune, which is the target, right? So it's like it's not fulfilling its purpose. But Libra, the thing is, you are enjoying even a decision that brings some sort of not completion, if that makes sense. It's like, even if something falls through, even if something is not going according to what you planned in the beginning or what you thought was meant for you. Maybe we're talking about, a situation that your mind clearly wanted that to believe that was for you, that was meant for you. Everything was lining up, everything was synchronistically, showing in front of you and allowing you to see this as an opportunity to aim for that goal. But you are happy because you have another tool that enables you to judge this situation, but not compromised by what the mind or maybe the ego wants or wants you to believe. It's like you're allowing that to, just lower the volume and fall through, in a sense, not complete, not fulfill that purpose which you thought was for you. Because after this, and remember, you're not sad because of that. And maybe that's the surprising factor. Maybe you're not sad because you were not selected for the job, or the interview for that position didn't go through, or whatever it is. It's like you're happy that it's almost like you're shifting your brain. you're changing the way that you see things, and that you understand perhaps how you are part of this system, like this reality, right? Because sometimes I see the Wheel of Fortune also as oh my god, that word that I always mess up. Cog? I think that's it. Like, you know, a piece in a machine, a piece in a system. And it feels like it's a piece that is very logical. It's very mechanical. It's very artificial. It's bringing like metal and all of the, you know, it's very what is the word? Sterilized, is that the right word? It's like, it's very you know, when you go to a hospital, right? It's like you cannot touch anything. It's almost like you're, you know what I mean? It's very I don't know what the word is. I hope that's the proper word that I'm saying. It's coming through as like sterilized, but I don't know if that's the right word. I never use that word really. So, but it's more like this oh my god, what is the word? Artificial, like mechanic, right? Something that is not natural, not organic, right? The opposite of that. So maybe that's the reason why it's not following through. It's not, it's like it's like the arrow is falling before it reaches the end goal, right? Because there's something better. It's much better. So we have the Emperor, which is the new target, the target that is much more organic, a lot richer, a lot more fulfilling perhaps. It's like it's bringing the organic side of this opportunity that this one lacked. So it's not really the typical Wheel of Fortune that I see with this card. Is actually talking about an opportunity that you thought was for you, you thought was meant to be yours, but actually it was closed off. It wasn't even an option. It's like, you see the difference here, because, you know, we do have these circles and we do have these aces. The Ace of Swords before the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Pentacles after the Emperor. So here we have this X that is like closing this opportunity. This was never meant for you in a sense. You thought that was your destiny, but it was never your destiny. And here we truly have an open door, an open opportunity, like this purpose that is meant to flourish, because I'm seeing this as like, you know, a bulb that is just beginning to bloom, and it's like, it's so prosperous, it's so abundant, it's so alive. It's so alive. It needs this sunshine. So once you allow the mind to bow to the wisdom of the heart, and you understand that this was never for you, it's like you're happy to have made that decision to let go of something and to make space for something else that is a gift. You know, the Ace of Pentacles comes, you know, typically as a gift, but a real gift, a concrete gift, something that is material, something that is manifested. Just a second. Sorry, Libra, I had to sneeze. So, coming back to the Emperor and the Ace of Pentacles. Here's your gift. And it seems like it doesn't take that long after this opportunity, you know, falls through, or, you know, nothing really happens from this, and you realize, it's like you're realizing that this not going to where you wanted to go, or, you know, whatever you thought was going to happen here, the moment that you realize it's not happening because it's not meant for you, then this comes through. It feels like, you know, what is that saying again? It's like, you know, when a door closes, another one opens. It's something like that, because this door was never opened. It wasn't. It's like maybe you wanted to force. Again, it's like this machinery, right? Maybe you wanted to make it work for you. So maybe you were, you know, trying to seize the synchronicities, but it was really like your mind forcing your heart. But when you allow your mind to hear your heart and to follow your heart, right, with the reversed Ace of Swords, that's when you stop fighting against destiny, really, and you stop trying to make something fit what you want. And so here, it's more organic, it's more natural, it's not forced, it's something that you are shown, you are offered, it comes your way naturally. It's like you don't have to make such effort. It's like it's a gift on your doorstep, right? Somebody, maybe, you know, a person that is very powerful comes to you with a great opportunity that it wouldn't be here if you had accepted this. You see what I mean? So you are very smart, I want to say, Libra, and you are having fun with this new way of making decisions and accepting that you do have the power, in a sense, to enjoy making decisions. It's like the power is in the joy. It's, for some reason, it wants to be like that. The power is in the joy, because that really illuminates and takes away the weight of making a decision, whatever decision, especially, you know, decisions that are connected to fate, to destiny, to what you wish your destiny was. But it's like you're going to see with this opportunity, I want to say, that there is like a seed that you wouldn't be privy of, or you wouldn't pay attention to, if you were insisting in bending your mind to force that situation to work out for you in the way that your mind or your ego wanted. Here is a natural thing that just, it grows, right? It's like this is a portal, a doorway, an opportunity that it's not even formed. It's almost like I'm seeing some sort of like, you know, I have a friend that, you know, she is a really like, she's really good with words and, you know, with motivational speaking, and she had struggled a lot with anxiety and depression for a long period of time. And recently she found, you know, she was picked, in a sense, and selected to fill a position that didn't even exist in a company. So the position was created for her because of her skills. And this is what I'm feeling for you, Libra. It feels like there is something that is forming to fit you, because it's going to grow around you, with you. So this is a very rich and enriching opportunity that comes when you realize that another opportunity was not for you, that, you know, it's going to fall short, right? And I feel like that really, really ignites your soul in a way that is going to, it's like, you know, the stems of this are going to ignite your curiosity, because we're ending with the Page of Wands. So here is that small fire in your belly that, you know, perhaps was very timid, was very shy, was very depleted, and, you know, lacking motivation, or lacking energy. So it's like it's coming back, Libra. It's like that excitement, it already is here, right? It's like you have the full sun. It's like it's blasting sunlight once you accept that something was not for you, and then something else is going to be a lot, what is the word? It's like richer, but it's more than that. It's like it's going to fit you, right? It's going to be molded by you. It's like you're going to mold it. It's like it's going to adapt to you. And this is the reason why it's coming as a page, because it's like you see the greatness of this opportunity once the other thing falls away. And because you're showing up here ending as a page, it's like you're going to grow with it. So as much as this opportunity is brand new, it's like it's there for you. It's holding space for you to grow with it. So it's something that maybe it's not as established, right, as this fixed system that you needed to be a part of, right, to play that role or to be in that you know, situation and doing those things. Here it's more like you're going to understand it and learn with it and grow with it and work with it and just be intertwined, right? But in a way that is just beginning. It's beginning because you are beginning to feel that excitement growing as well. So it's great. It's incredible actually that now you're not afraid, I want to say, or maybe, you know, you're not scared about making decisions, and how your decisions are empowering to you and how they can bring, you know, incredible opportunities once you don't, you know, you stop forcing things to be what you want or whatever it is. So Libra, I am going to pull more cards for you as well as the astrological runes in the extended reading. So if you want to join me there, I'll be very happy to see you. You can find the link down below. If not, I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.